job description is the 30,000 foot overview. It's a great one-pager of what the role is. The task list is the 3,000 foot overview and in the weeds of daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, and as needed for a standard operating procedure. Column on this side or this side actually to designate who is the owner of that if you wanted to. And you have all of that knowledge, but more than likely it's in here. It's not on paper. And that's the hardest part from a hiring perspective, because how do you know what you're even hiring for if you don't have it down on paper? Task list, regardless of what the time. So where did the task list even come from? In 1939, flight competition for aviation. Unfortunately, that flight crashed. And why? Because there was too much of a plane. There was too many things to think about. And so those aviators got together and said, we can fly this. We just have to create checklists in order to make that happen. And that really is the foundation of where all checklists, task lists have come from. And yes, it is literally putting pen to paper to collect that information, create each of the task lists for the said job, not for the person. Because guess what? If you make it for the person, you will always be changing your task list every time there's a change in human capital on your team. So create it for the role. If it's a client service role, if it's a junior advisor, an associate planner, financial advisor, a business owner, whatever the role is, create that task list, because that's creating your standard operating procedure for the position in your practice.